Friday, November 21, Greyhound racing at the Meadows. A little bit unusual being a Friday at the Meadows, but winners to be found. Welcome to Quick Tips. Myself, Micky Tye. Micky, welcome to you, my friend.
James, how are you, mate? Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it, mate. 12 on the program. Meadows on a Friday night. Bit unusual. Race number 1. We kick off at 7:08. I'm keen on one here. I'm gonna let you have the opening ball, but I like one drawn the middle of the line here.
I like one drawn a bit wider, so I'm with number 7, Flat White. Lack of early pace in Mapunga Sandy, quick strikes, zipping Columbus. I think Flat White will be suited out there, so I'm with her to begin proceedings here.
I'm so keen on number 6, Zipping Columbus. It's a top 2 best bet for me, this one. I reckon it's got a huge turn of foot when it gets moving. If it can step on terms, I think it can accelerate across. Not a huge amount of speed underneath, as you said, with the likes of Mapunga Sandy and co. So I'm keen on the 6. I want to have a small each-way play on Mapunga Sandy because if the run's open, she'll stay at the 500 with her eyes closed. Race number 2 up to 600 metres. I'm with the 1 here outsides. I think the inside draws a plus. Even though this dog likes to sort of sometimes wobble a little bit up the track, I just feel first run at the lure from the inside, hold a place, and then navigate to where you want to be throughout the race. And it's not a strong Metropolitan 600 either.
No, it's pretty awful race, to be honest. I've also found number 1 outsides. One of those ones where I think all the video watchers are probably onto it last start. I'm a little bit cautious that it's probably going to be overbet, but I'm with number 1 outsides nonetheless.
Okay, race number 3. I'm going to tip Summer Quinn, but again, I'm not sure if this is the right race for her because she just hasn't been hitting the start. There's so much speed to her outside. Even Joni Black stepping up to 600. You've got Key Philosophy who burns and Irish Nikki out in box 8. So Summer Quinn hasn't been able to lead those last couple of weeks. I'm not sure that she can. So I'm not confident. It's probably a race I'll just sit and watch, to be fair. But for the point of a quick tip, I'll go with Summer Quinn.
Yeah, I'm done with Summer Quinn. I've had enough of her after the last couple of starts. I'm with number 1, Danita Bale, purely on the map here, hoping do something just takes a real hard right-hand turn, which he should. Danita Bale was really, really good at Sandown Park last start, kept up with poor Ike for a long way, so I'm with number 1, Danita Bale, hopefully at a bit of value.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's that type of race. If you get $5, $6, $7, definitely worth an each-way play. Race 4, another tough race. I'm just leaning to Shimmer Blush. I just feel this dog's building. It's a race where it's so hard to work out where they're going to position at that first corner.
Yeah, really tough race this. I kept coming back to Cali Jet just because his pattern is suited out wide. Won his last 2. He's done nothing wrong. I'm with him in a race of very minimal confidence. Number 6, Cali Jet.
Yeah, you like that dog, don't you? I think you've tipped him every time he's won.
Yep.
Got a favourite there, especially if he can beat a field like this, you start to think of him as a real genuine dog of the future. Race 5, Hot Nanu for me, another runner that I'm just half keen on. I'm tempted to make it a best, to be honest. There's probably 3 or 4 that I like, and this is one of them. And just a dog who's, I think, going to go better places than the race it's in on Friday night.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with Hot Nano as well. My only little worry is number 7, Mitzi Rocks, and number 8, Paul Gertrude, could annoy him early. I think it could be a race of whoever finds the rail first and safely out of those 3 with a lack of speed drawn underneath in brute force and an empty box. So I'm hoping Hot Nano is the one that finds the rail there.
Yeah, he's going good. I think he's come back to his best this campaign. Race 6, sports bet final, 1 to 6 win final. Something tells me, a little birdie on my shoulder, that number 1, Handsome Ratio, is going to run a big race. I just think the 3, Lightning Quick, can sort of be a little bit hit or miss, can use a little bit of the track through the first 100 metres, and if there's space and the red can just get the fly, bit of a bottleneck behind, you're probably going to get, 15, 20 to 1 on this dog. I think it's an each-way play all day long.
At least you'd want every bit of that, James. I'd want a huge price for it in a race like this. This is actually my best bet of the night as well, so I suppose, no, I don't like yours. That's number 6, Bel Air Ethel. Her last 3 wins have been sensational. What I liked about him is the track sense. She's weaving in and weaving out, and she took a gap on the home turn last start that not many greyhounds do in the current era that we're in. And so she can have things go wrong and still win. So this is my best bet of the night, number 6, Bel Air Ethel.
I don't mind that from you, just going bang. The awkward draw, 6 from a 600 start, does that have you a little bit, does that sort of tighten the anus, as Corey Smith would say?
No, because Zipping Andorra should be slow out. Magic Loki walks out, and Zaria Lane's usually slow out as well.
Okay. Fair enough. He's Magic race 7 for me. I'm not sure why. Hard race.
Yeah, you summed it up really well there. It's just that kind of race, isn't it? I kept coming back to Urana Parallax just off the inside. It's got upside purely on the basis that Compton Gold, Mapunga Smoky, and Poor Ike are clearly the three best dogs in the race. Just got this feeling they might undo each other, so I'm just looking a little wider.
Yeah, tough race. Race number 8, I'm keen here on Maverico number 2. I thought his placing last week, his win up the straight, he's building and he can show a lot more speed than he did last week. So I think from box number 2, he crosses the red, he holds out the outside brigade. And to be fair, for a top-class race on a Friday night metro race, obviously with the Melbourne Cup heats, it's not a super strong race.
Absolutely verbatim what I would have said exactly there, James. Our minds are just in sync. I really like Maverico here too. Ultimate Warrior might panic if he gets crowded up and spear off the track. Maverico along the rails there just gets every chance. Love that win last start. My second best bet of the night.
Canyon Convict for me in the next, if you go back and watch the replay, was really taking the heat to off the chart, which we know has been mentioned in Phoenix chatter, and this boy arguably is a quicker dog overall over the 500 than what he is. They came together, blew their chances up at the first corner, but box number 3, it's probably a slightly harder race depth-wise, but I think he's going to be a greyhound that handles this type of race.
We went very different last week, but we're line up again here on number 3, Canyon Convict. Just unworldly, a bit slow out. The only hang-up here is Canyon Convict's just got to clear Slick Felix, and if he can find the rail, I think he wins.
He was strong in that race where he ran down off the chart. Race 10 is another of my best bets. I'm really keen here on number 7, Panadero Ruby. I'm banking on Solar Spectrum spearing the lids, which I think up to 500 metres he will. Carve across and then just give Panadero Ruby the room. She got no room last week. It was like the ham and the sandwich, the cheese, if you've sort of got a bit of beetroot, tomato either side. She just had nowhere to go. And I think she'll get it this time. She'll get the room.
Yeah, it could go one of two ways. Solar Spectrum could be the help or it could be an absolute pest. It didn't really like this race. I was sort of happy to play a very, very tiny win bet on Aston Pratt and maybe like a 3.5 units to place on number 4 Aston Pratt in a race I didn't think too much of.
Fair point, fair call. Race 11, number 3, Magic Scotch for me. When you want greyhounds to go forward, he goes backward in the run of the first corner, but I think if Poor Xanthi holds them out with a lack of strength, maybe Kiwi Henry's just going to be too good for them, but there's speed out wide and I can just see a little bit of a traffic jam, and this is a dog who should find the line okay. It probably, you'd say, in excess of 20 to 1 again.
Yeah, you'd hope so again. I'm with Kiwi Henry, as you said. There probably might be too good here, and that's just the way I saw this race. Neither here nor there. Box 2 got me over the line to tip it, but will I be truck loading it? No.
Race 12, Canyaradira for me. This is another one that's probably going to be an each-way price. We'll need luck in running, but at least you know if you're backing Canyaradira and she's anywhere to be seen mid-race, she's going to be the runner pounding through the line at a 500-metre race.
And could get a great cart across from Zipping Poitier too. I just think if Zipping Poitier leads, does he have a think about it? And it could set the race up for a back marker here, and that back marker is number 7, Duran Pantera. You're going to have to live with Duran Pantera making a couple of mistakes in the run, but if it's a blanket finish and hopefully at a value, I'm with number 7, Duran Pantera.
All right, beautifully done. That's the 12-race card, Friday, 21 November. Mate, there's a fair bit of water going under the bridge in the Phoenix flight path with the Phoenix. I guess a lot of the puzzle pieces slotting into place for the wrong reason. Explicit has been retired. We'll touch on that in the next episode, which will be released early next week, mate, but there's plenty of water gushing under the bridge at the moment.
I reckon you lost about 3 runners there within about a 48-hour period, James. So there's plenty to discuss on episode 4.
Yeah, well, just hit me up on the socials if you've got a runner for the Phoenix, because I think there's a couple of places available on my power rankings anyway. There's plenty of water going through that bridge, as I said. Well, Mickey, as I let you go, mate, Melbourne Cup heats, what are they? Saturday night. Did you like anything in particular through those that you might be able to steer our punters into?
I'm still kind of going through it. The one I was disappointed at in terms of price, I was hanging for Tab to open up the price on Zipper on time. Hoping they would make a mistake off a great map and an inside draw, but they sure didn't. Yeah. That'd be my best, but I'm hardly giving anything groundbreaking there, tipping Zipper on time. But that'd be my best at the moment.
Yeah, $2 into about a 165 as we record Thursday night. Well, Mickey, good luck, mate, for the weekend ahead, and happy punting.
All right, mate. Talk to you soon.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.